Okay. Let's go through the options real quick. Let's see. Tutorials. Difficulty I'll be setting up when I start the game. I'll be playing, you know, on a easier setting. Video. Looks okay to me. Audio. There. Speaker type. Wow. Headphone. Use this option if you play with headphone. Console 3D audio and audio options must be enabled. Make that TV. We'll go with no. And now apply. There you go. Let's see. Pattern mapping. I'm going with the default, but you know. What the hell is parallax? Medium. That looks good. New game. Let's see. Difficulty modifies enemy damage, enemy health points, the amount of decoctions you can recover after encounters, and timing of exploration puzzles. And I can change anytime. Let's go with easy then. Can you settle down? Settle down.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
You're welcome to play on the hardest difficulty if you'd like, but yeah, no. So good morning.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
Because I want to enjoy the game, not, kill my PlayStation. I'm alright, I guess.
A good day
How are
to
you?
my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to pee.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
New Eden, June 7th, 1695.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd have to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. Twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two. I think I'm weary of long, boring sea voyages to green faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
Ugh. It's just me, but we know welcome here.
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices.
Oops. Wrong button. Well, she was right. Aye, she was right. So, we have Red. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his actual name. Who is from Scotland. And we have Antea Devote, I think you said. Which I'm gonna guess is French.
Too slow.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same. I managed. These spectres watching the road.
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Dear cousin, this farce that is New England town has gone on long enough. You tried all you could to make it work, to build something here. But the words you send me are true, then by God take your wife and your precious children, pack your belongings and leave that ungodly place. Come to Providence and live with us. There is farm work here, and Simone and I will gladly take you until you find a place of your own. Please, I am begging you, come to us. We are family, and the children will be safer here. John James, Providence, is September 1694.
More wanderers.
Behind you!
A lot of tight passages in this area. Yep.
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box.
Easy as falling off a box.
Tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
You know, I find that rather difficult to fall off a box, on purpose at least. My body just doesn't want to fall at all, so therefore it'd be difficult to fall off a box. Step down, sure, but not fall. Press X to banish your target when
Time
the
to leave for good.
thing is full. Just like that. Which damages this guy? Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date, I cannot say. I know it's the month of June in the year 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring in with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the road. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who reads this now, I tell you, run.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here? You do not belong here. That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Not a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home. Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably ate the horses.
New Eden Town. Another gorgeous moon.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the South Day
You
Manage?
reach your location. Reach the location of your current objective.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Your compass now indicates that you are inside of an area of investigation for the inn. Yeah. Game in general looks pretty good, especially the cutscenes. Oh my god. Okay, so it says the inn is this way. So my compass at the top of the screen is broken like that. I'm in an area of
This
investigation.
must be the inn.
Path to the meeting house is closed by the governor's decree. Curfew and hours of darkness, stay in your homes. No discord, no turmoil. Governor F. Haskell.
A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Cemetery is closed by order of the governor. Well, so is everything else. Apparently, this town is like a ghost town. Literally.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink. Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your servant woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the select...
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend's dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. Rest assured that her attitudes far outweigh her malice. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you in your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave, or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. Now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept our sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the pass through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
I'm doing the optional conversational pieces just for a bit of backstory on the town and the time period. I believe this is somewhere around Salem, but I could be wrong.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. We do it all the same, because we must. Aye, because we must.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease, then came the nightmares, then came madness, in the end came death, and death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Time to go meet the widow.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too.
Not having a timer is nice.
Beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said. That time and God have not yet healed.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
I also like intent not obtained, haunting cases. Progress here, investigation to obtain hints, intent. After seeing her husband's ghost, grieving widow Esther Davenport was gravely distressed. Not sure what that's all about, but hey, here's a haunted case. You remember from the test I did before I started. I showed the screen and there was other stuff. Well, there's Charles. Anyway, this is the screen you would have seen. Old friends and yeah. What's nice though is there's actually, when it says how were things before, actually ask that question. So I don't have to read it.
We'll take a look around, if that's alright.
Oh shit, I forgot to plug my phone in.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
To understand why a ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints. Okay, I didn't read that fast enough.
Where are you staying?
Basically, I have to solve cases in order to understand why they linger. It's always confusing if they don't say what was standing on the screen. Yeah, I know, right? November 1694. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I've contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are a phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer, be it sorcery, the presence of an Ichor, or something else entirely. We cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and take note of all your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs.
The school? I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
New Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
My sweet Esther, I can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands was exciting. Can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be great benefit to me, though this experience will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from the dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, for when I see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I'm thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. Aw, how cute. Alright, let's go study. And I'm in this investigation zone now.
Charles is still here, and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back. A ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green from actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Precious king from the chest set, protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. Remember when he started to wear these, to look wiser and older?
He was same as it was.
A nice map. Theological book from Charles' personal collection, Fontolithium Fidei by Alfonso de Spina. You can see the marker on the table. That's the actual thing I'm supposed to look at, but again, looking around for worldly concepts, get an idea of people, the world, that sort of thing. None of this side of the water and few on the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stoll. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there be witches. And if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Background story building, yep, exactly. And another book from the occult collection, Tales for the Toten by Balthasar Hans Fraunhofer. And I probably butchered that entire thing, but Job 7, 13, 15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth the strangling and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, he dropped something.
What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing. Is someone behind this? Who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets in our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
First tent. Charles was worried about the influence of threatening dreams. Or some gambling. Now it's on to the bedroom. Where do nightmares come from? I remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls, against the threatening unknown when the common knowledge is not enough to understand the situation. Oh shit. Sagacious and pious man will likely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse, as in the French cauchemar or the German Nachtmar. Mare here comes from the 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. Nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the beds to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirit defined by its only purpose to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished a nightmare, but why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such an entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its target, to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear, able even to bend the distance and alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmare its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept, I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How would we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? Charles Davenport. That was a nice little letter to himself. Silver brooch habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there.
You actually listened? I'd always let my mind wander.
So much to read, yeah, but some of it's insightful. Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm 127:3. 3 drops lavender oil and chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to rub between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Evelyn. And 3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infusion. That would definitely help you sleep. Someone did their research. Wow. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come and done. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed, my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. Oh, good morning, sunshine.
Was I snoring in there?
Yes.
Fuck.
To the point where VCR said, pleasant dreams. Let's see, where was I? Lord have mercy on us and... oh, right. VCR says just a little bit. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought... but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
Yeah, they could have made it manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery. This is Charles's. Esther, you know we can help you sort through things around the house.
I don't know that I'm ready for that. But I'll keep it in mind.
Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. Food and ale. To drown your sorrows.
My Charles.
Right?
What?
You washed my swimsuit top, right?
Check the other basket.
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Oh, that one. Hush.
Will you be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles Michelle.
Banks looks comfortable.
They were both literally when I came home this morning
Ask around.
in
See what people will tell you. I'll go
the
to
baskets,
cemetery and do the same.
sleeping on top of each other.
Jen is going swimming tomorrow, yes. She's also
Be
going to have a barbecue and all that other stuff while I'm working. To find your next objective, find it on the map. There's a shop here, and there's that there. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually visited the shop. And then, of
One of
course,
the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry. But if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
Someone always does.
I understand Banishers often trade with the forces of evil.
We do not trade. We deliver. A haunting may be caused by the errors of the living, but a ghost gets no mercy. Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here, and yes, the curse sits there too.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
So friendly, these people. It's already been an hour. Damn. Warning, the docks are closed for sabotage by fire. All trade to Boston, Marblehead, Salem, etc. is cut until the saboteur is caught. So this isn't Salem, it's another small settlement in the area, though. Piece of 8, plus 18.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tell me about the curse.
Yeah, I never talked to this guy.
I'll tell you this.
When I played the demo.
Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death. Weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
He really doesn't know.
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. But there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive, I see? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Leather, fur, linen, wool. And I could sell things to him as well. Interesting.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
So close to town.
Cemetery is closed by order of the governor. Well, by order of the Banisher, it's open.
Where are you leading me? No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want to.
No, shake it for me, shake it for me, na 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 na. Come on, that, bye. No. Come on, the ballad, just dance, just shake your last dance. As a banisher, you can feel places marked or objects that have been marked by ghosts. When in close proximity, these elements your brainwings will be triggered to light up an orange aura. Walk around to find the source, which is why my hand is glowing. Come on, shake it, baby. Come on,
Graves here that I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
Shake it for me, na 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 na.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Bang, no. Come on, Those dance, just shake your last dance. Come on, now. Come on, now. Shake it louder, ooh. Come on, shake it louder, ooh. Shake it, now shake it. Come on, shake it, baby.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Let's see, rituals. Memories of the dead linger here. To reveal them, you must gather necessary ingredient or necessary resources. Let's see. I need seashore candles.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
Make it louder, ooh. Come on, make it louder, ooh. Come on, shake it, shake it. Come on, don't freak it, baby.
I could beat you in my sleep.
So I looked up the playlist for Radio Clock today, and it appears that my message will not be read. Oh well. It's usually read, so... And I'm more than happy to participate in this segment, even if it's not read. Well, knowing that it wasn't read, but there's still plenty of songs on the list, they likely had a good number of other people participating, which is better than just hearing from the same listeners over and over and over again.
That's what I need.
So I'm a little disappointed because, well, it would have been nice to hear my message being read, but at the same time, I'm happy that other people are participating. Let's see. Rituals. Banishers can perform rituals, and nature of the ritual determines which ritual should be performed. Performing a ritual consumes resources, even if you select the incorrect ritual. To reveal memories, you need to perform a hearkening ritual. This is a very nice tutorial on how rituals work.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
They named
that thing he faced. What was it?
the thing that he faced. Facing a terrifying entity threatening New Eden, Charles Davenport's heart gave out. They called it the Woman in White. Charles' Bible found half burned in the mud in the cemetery. It's opened at Job 7:13 to 15, which I've already read before. This tie is doused with the essence of Charles' ghost. After a closure performed by Antia, the bond between ghost and the world will be severed for good.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Let's see, using or knowing the tie that binds a ghost to the incarnate is generally necessary. Such a ritual may be channeled through compelling words, carving, or drawing of the Taurus. Force a ghost or spectre to appear. Reveal an echo. Force a scorch to appear. Good night. Force a ghost. In this case.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Until here, at last. Oh, Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead and dead. So much seared flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
that our enemy is deceptive and merciless, but we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea, but I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can banish it. You took notes, I suppose. Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
It won't. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused. As if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. And it appeared to me. I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man, and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Miss, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord. Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave. Please.
I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our talk. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antia, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can't talk.
Then, away to the schoolhouse and in the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia gave him the care he needed.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Okay, so now you know that there's a banishing, which uses the rings, essentially burns the soul, and then there's the ascent, which sends a ghost to more peaceful existence. One looked rather painful. I don't think they get the chance to come back to haunt me.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith. But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Other than that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McGrath, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
I thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
I think Charles was right. This thing in the meeting house could be what do they call it? A nightmare.
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Poor Esther. Antea. She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Now I'm playing as Red. As Banishers, we are no spiritual guides or inquisitors. We are ghost hunters for hire, specialized in sensitive crafters who train hard to protect the living through our rituals and knowledge about ghost specters. We are no cult. There is no hierarchy nor established dogma among us. The most obvious reason why a banisher becomes a banisher is because he or she wants to protect the living from the dead, whatever the reason. We are efficient, adaptive, and versatile. Our community is sparse and nomadic, just like our predecessors were. We wander the world in search of living victims of the dead, cleansing haunting cases, using techniques tried and trusted and honed by generations of masters and pupils, releasing or banishing the ghost, rarely blaming the living. Unlike puny sorcerers, we do not waste our time crafting enchanted rifles with the butt barrel and stock engraved with runes and other symbols of power for hunting specters or otherwise. Who would wish to depend on a single weapon? Instead, we bring our Bane powder, prepared according to recipes handed down from generation to generation. No, I did not get a good nap. Prepared according to the recipes handed down from generation to generation, rendering any fire capable of shooting and damaging a supernatural target, no matter what the ammunition. Efficient, adaptive, versatile. Our knowledge of alchemy and botany helps us selecting minerals and plants whose properties will support our work. We do not waste time in libraries or schoolrooms. We do not waste our time drawing, carving, or engraving complex circles of power. Because what we gain in power and nuance, we lose as much or more in time, risking putting ourselves and those around us in unnecessary danger. Instead, a clever banisher carries stamps in wood or metal with which to mark a door, wall, or stone with the necessary symbols for the appropriate ritual. We also wear rings upon our fingers with these symbols, so we always have a range of powerful runes close at hand, as it were. Efficient, adaptive, versatile. Thus we prevail, thus we fight, thus we send back the creeping dead where they were supposed to be. From Death to the Dead by Balthasar H. Frenhofer. I have no idea. My mind just wouldn't shut up. I did sleep, just not very much.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
And I slept like shit last night too, so it's catching up to me. I'll have to take an extended nap tomorrow. It's fine.
Who's there? Antea? Up there alone. Open. Antea? I suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have
you? Yeah, definitely know over time.
You're the boss, huh? You could have included me.
blind mice. See how they run. See how they...
Maybe I have enough time to stand up and get a soda. I'll hope.
Dear?
All blind. Oh, Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Dear? You hooked?
Ouch! Oh, fucking hell.
I'm here, my love. What happened?
Singing in an old church at night, definitely not creepy at all. Of course not.
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, Behold, thou art dead. But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Hello, gorgeous.
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Houseboat. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
Her tricks didn't work so well on Red. She should visit Korea for some skincare. Whoops, I'm being forgot you're behind me.
You too will be consumed.
What the hell?
First time I did this, I was playing on normal, and it was the demo, so hello.
Where's Antea? If you laid a finger on her...
You're what? Counter aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak. you come to her aid now when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name.
And that was just the prologue.
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead.
Prologue seems to be getting longer these days. I mean, look at Stellar Blade, how long that was. Or Red Dead 2. I saw up to the point where he was dropped in the ocean.
Ah, you're awake.
Beyond that, I have not seen
She
anything.
who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met. Should we have not? I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Witch?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and then answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how'd you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
This nightmare. How it spoke. It tore right through her. Never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. A friend said that. He was trying to warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
Who said?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Ceridian. This little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
What am I to do now? How do I? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
Have faith, you say that you do not know me. Easy said. Harder done.
What comes easy in life tends not to matter. It's the hard stuff that counts.
Aye.
You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why do you hate me?
I serve my mistress. She bids me help you, so I help you. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you when I need to?
Maya Marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Till we meet again then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
Oh, shit. Death to the Dead quest completed and level 1. I knew he was an apprentice and everything, but level 1? Really? Banisher, if you read this, it means that 1, you have enough brain to know your alphabet. 2, you have not resisted going through what I left behind. And 3, you may take whatever you deem useful, since my mistress wants you to live. We shall meet soon enough. Until then, be well, Seeker. Aw. Origin of the Banishers. Exorcism. An exorcism. From the Old Greek root Alemon, wanderer, to the Latin exilo, an exiler, to the Frankish banjum, an exiler, banisher. The wandering exiler, the banisher. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, I'm a little too tired to read all that.
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it.
And looks like mystic symbols drawn in ice. I have no idea where the hell I is. Alrighty then. Oops. But everything I picked up as Antea, I did keep. Up in the clouds, it looks like.
Where am I?
We're in a bloody fog of war. I must be able to shoot that somehow. Because I'm not really seeing any other way of getting to it. I'm not able to walk to it or anything like that.
Damn it. What am I doing here?
Nope, I can't swim. I can't walk into the ocean whatsoever. It literally stops me at the water's edge. Of course, that might be because it's the ocean, but I very much doubt it. I'm just assuming I can't swim at all, but if I find a lake, I'll definitely try again.
Now's not the time.
Threat indicator. Threat indicator points to enemies that are out of sight. Different colors indicate different behaviors. Red, incoming attack. Orange, incoming projectile. Green, incoming possession.
Come on, you mongrels!
And white is just enemy.
What in the hell am I doing?
Leveling up. Duh. Surviving. I mean, are you that out of it there, Red? Uploading K-poppin' before radio clock starts. Crying out loud, I've got a lot of notifications. Okie dokie then.
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
I figured as much. Pyrite and pieces of 8. Nice. At least they made it easy to recognize. Treasure. I figured the wall was the way to go and treasure was to be had. Going the other way.
What is happening? What? It's here?
I'm getting all these experience points, but I can't use them yet. Go figure. I'm thinking there's treasure up this way. Yep, treasure.
Oh, there. There. Oh, God. This isn't happening. This can't be happening. Antea? Call me to you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Alright, speaking of messages for Radio Clock, I get the feeling they're never going to read the 2 stories I sent in, being as they skipped both of them for the best they read yesterday.
I'm here. Lead me to you. Away with you. Spectres. Here. Antea, are you there?
One I specifically wrote for Ashley, so it's not that long.
Right here. My love. Right here. It's you.
Ugh, and my headset's about to fucking die.
No!
Gotta switch over to the other ones.
I have you.
She could, but
You have me.
it wouldn't fit the topics.
No, don't go.
I'm here. Follow me.
World completion 0%. Collectibles 1 of 10. And this is the Dark Woods. New Eden 50%. 2 of 4. Wow. Okay, I will be right back. Can you hear me now? Wow, I had to turn that up quite a bit just to hear it. And my controller's almost dead too, so I may as well fucking flip it out. Whoops. This one better not be fucking dead. Okay. Now bad girls at mom like a bad girls at yeah, did a bit of shopping earlier, so.
Where are you going?
Over here.
Right.
I have you.
I'm right here. Where are you? Where have you gone? Antea!
My bad girls at the keep it babe, God, take a dicky babe, nah, take a dicky babe. Where my bad girls at? Meow. PlayStation Network. I bought Just Cause 3 and 4.
You seem weak.
And
You need
a couple other games, I think.
rest.
I feel hollow. Do not be troubled.
How can I not be?
No.
To have lost you and found you like this.
I mean,
And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost. Some essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me.
Got empty. Bang, don't you see? I'll be done, got easy. The baby down with me. Well, that's one hell of an effect, ain't it?
I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're back. Truly.
The living should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
I don't think he's
It was a lifetime ago. For now,
ever acquired the ring for that finger.
How are you feeling?
Awful.
And with a few more words?
Angry, frustrated, useless. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless. Lost. And then I heard you. You spoke my name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Rescued by a young woman named Seeker. A witch's apprentice. She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
I think we should go back to New Eden Town.
I agree. To free me, I believe we must reclaim my body. I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost. You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you. I cannot, Antea. So you die. You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated. By you and me both.
Could I give you your assent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
She's as devious as she is powerful. She won't just hand it over.
I can't be sure, of course, but I think the rings are a symbol of your, well, their mastery of their craft. She was a master, so she probably had all the rings. He's just an apprentice.
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me, and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe. We could consider it. I mean, if there's the slightest chance I could bring you back, I'd take it.
It's a dark ritual, Red. It's tempting, and that's dangerous. To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Then what shall we do?
If we are to return to New Eden Town, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes. We have a mystery to solve. Witches to meet. People to find and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go. One way or another.
I will. I swear it, Mother.
Rest. You need it. I'll stay close.
Manifestations. Antea has unlocked her first manifestation in Vale. Each manifestation gives access to a new threshold, increasing Antea's potency. talents and presences. As they are bound together, Antea and Red share the same evolution tree. You can unlock Antea's presences with essence and Red's talents with skill points. You may freely change your mind about them along your journey. Okay. Antea can allow Red to see the world from the other side of the veil and uncover ethereal elements such as spectral stains or webs. In combat, Antea can deal increased damage to possessed corpses. Okay. Unrelenting, invigorate, tag team. I chose to do pocket holding, which maximum decontamination charges increased by 1, which allows me to heal in extra time. Each enemy hit by light attack increases the damage of light attacks by 10%. The effect can be accumulated resets on being hit. Well, let's go with that, because I use more light attacks than I do heavies. Right. Human goes tag team to smoke that nightmare. Upgrade your equipment. Shelters allow you to upgrade your equipment via the inventory menu. Okay. Upgrading your equipment improves their bonuses, but requires resources. You can access the upgrade menu by hovering the equipment slot and pressing square. Well, I'm naturally going with more weapons. Require resources 12 spectral dust. One attack, 3 wisdom, 6 vitality. Okay. Scourge. Accretion. Wow. What's this? Damage taken by Red is reduced by 5%. Okay, I'm just gonna upgrade that. Translucent fibers up next. Okie dokie then. Physical resistance and other stuff. Yay. Upgraded. Banish damage is increased by a shit ton. That's nice. And there's like 4 things, including a rifle that has yet to be unlocked, so you may travel between shelters you discovered throughout the world. Traveling causes a time lapse after which enemies respawn. Decoctions and resources are replenished, so fast traveling causes enemies to respawn, so New Eden Town is all the way the fuck over there. Holy damn.
On to New Eden.
Whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions. Going for the basics.
We'll manage. Together.
I wonder if other people will be able to see her, or if they'll think he's crazy for talking to himself.
What the hell happened here?
If you're going to play with salt circles, you better get them right, lad.
Demonologist note 1. 14th September, during one of our explorations of these new lands on which we first set foot many years ago. I would think he's the only one seeing her. Probably. And Garad and I discovered a new place, a special place, a cave hidden behind a waterfall where none would find it. A strange feeling of lightness drew us to it, as though the veil between the incarnate and the invisible was as thin as the finest French silk. From the chamber emanated the power of the other world. Surely, we thought, this was the first fine place for the ritual experiment. The cave was larger than we had first thought, containing a multitude of galleries. Grad and I decided to take young Shelby along with us to continue our exploration. Pleasant Button, gifted his father, insisted that he train with experienced occultists. What a surprise it was when we found the mushrooms we needed for our rituals growing in the walls. We set about collecting them while I drew the symbols and prepared the rituals. We found our powers magnified tenfold, one page missing. 18th September, so we went from 14th to the 18th. Okay. The cave is vast and dangerous. I heard whispers in the darkness. Something watches us. Neither Belden nor Shelby can hear them, or so they say. If something lurks, I'm sure of it. Perhaps I am wrong. Perhaps the fever I have had some weeks ago yet lingers. Last night I caught young Shelby watching us sleep. He was talking to himself. It was unnerving.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took him.
Can you not see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand. I want to try something.
Whoa. Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
Oh, that's useful.
Spectral stings.
Let me.
Press X to remove spectral webs to reveal shrouded objects or places.
All these years, the things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
Key to the equipment of the missing demonologist found inside the mystery cave. Okay, so what does the key open? Nice. I can switch between the two modes anytime I feel like it.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
As a ghost and tear can unveil and interact with spectral elements when close proximity to these elements, your bane rings will be triggered and light up over the blue aura. Switch. Press triangle to switch. Very nice. Living wolves weren't bad enough. Now I gotta kill ghost wolves. Oh.
We can fight them together.
Taya in combat. Press R1 to perform a punch attack that deals more damage to possessed corpses. Attacking with Taya consumes energy points. They are regenerated by Red's attacks. So her blue bar there is replenished.
We did it.
We did. Thank you.
I wasn't much use.
You were. I promise. You'll get better. Things will get better.
The wolves you killed before, they want revenge.
Can I join in too?
No. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, that's where the key goes. Okay. So, what is this? Spirit point gained. Equipment can only be upgraded at shelters. Fine. Whatever. Can I only equip it at... Apparently not. Cool. Let's now equip that. From the looks things. Man, I hope this heat wave we're going through is a short-lived one.
That spectre. It's heading for that corpse.
Possess and interruption. Spectres may attempt to possess corpses. You can interrupt a possession by attacking the spectre before it reaches the corpse. Okay.
Stay put.
Call on me.
Yeah.
They never learn, do they? Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
The whole region's crawling with spectres. It's not just in Redentown. What happened here for the veil to be so thin?
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable to haunting. Hunting gear. There might be a lodge nearby.
You took yourself up there very fast.
That might take some getting used to, for both of us.
Antea, will people be able to tell I'm haunted?
Perhaps, if they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us Banishers.
Well, you know, there is that witch.
I wonder what happened to the trappers around here.
The woods are swarmed with spectres. Hopefully, they left.
Never trust a Banisher, for even their name is a lie. Banishers are not the helpful agents trying to protect the rightful from the devil. Blah, 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 blah. Yep.
These
Question
witches
answered.
you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust them?
Witches only involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason. I think I see a crossing. Over there.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me. Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
Creeping ivy.
I always hated these
required
self-thirsty
manifestations to unlock this path. Such obstacles are marked on your map and compass, so you can come back later to learn about their secrets.
Bad news. The bridge is out.
We'll find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind. There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it? It calls to me. Over here. You can climb down.
No kidding.
And up and down we go.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
Already? Right, let's find something to sustain you.
Think you could take on a ghost? Can I join in too?
Kinda sucks I can only upgrade anything out of camp, but whatever.
There's someone inside. Someone tainted.
Ben, you're back. Beg pardon. I thought you were someone else. You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
kind of you to offer, lad. But no, thank you.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCreath. I'm a Banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper. That's a real job.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping. I see things. Bright eyes in the leaves. What does tainted mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
Would you care to share them?
No! No! It's a nightmare. Nothing more.
What are you doing here? Had you nowhere safer?
The woods are kind to them as knows 'em. We hunt here. When we get pelts and meat, we trade in New Eden. But game's been scarce. We've naught to trade, so we wait. When even the wolves are starving, you know it's going to be a bad winter.
How long have you been out here alone?
Dunno. I lose track. And I'm not alone. God is with me in the scriptures. Would you like me to read to you?
Another time, perhaps. Who's Ben? Another trapper?
Aye, the best of 'em. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
When is he gone? The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad things lurk in the shadows. They scent flesh. Game's low. Game's low and Ben's gone. He'll find game, he will. I know it.
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That and the fog. Can't hunt if you can't see. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
Where did you meet Ben?
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
He's important to you.
Aye. And me to him.
He's lost his nerve. Or a ghost has taken it from him.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
Haunting cases. You have started your first haunting case and must investigate the ghost that haunts Jacob Lind. Use the notification shortcut or open your haunting case menu to follow this investigation. Haggard young trapper seems beaten, stranded, starving in the woods, assailed by nightmares. His isolation seems to have driven him mad. And we will follow this.
Your meat's turning, friend.
Food is scarce. We might do.
He's not fussy. His meat is crawling.
These Ben's things.
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you.
Sturdy rope is mainly used to descend safely from dangerous cliffs. Yay.
Ben went out without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damned. Done work.
Do you sleep here, Jacob?
Ben sleeps here. I don't sleep.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Find Benedict Stoughton.
He's so confused. I doubt he knows what year it is. What happened to him?
Maybe his mate abandoned him.
Quick mist. Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Banisher rule number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Wise. But I see no other way. Either Ben was lost in the mist, or he's the source of it. You might be able to drop down from here.
Well, I do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further than the end of my arm down there.
Don't worry. It'll affect your other senses too.
Oh, this quick mist is thicker than a Scotch dragoon. It smells almost as bad. Wait, that's better. And a little terrifying.
That way's locked.
Do you see that? It looks like the fog is coming from those odd-looking stalagmites. Hold on. I think I can rid us of the quick mist.
How?
Well, I'm partly made of the same stuff.
Wrong button again.
Move yourself.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
Got away with it. Let's find what caused it.
You mean, let's find out who died?
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
Toki mi indrasta, skal nam falas.
I can't do it no more.
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
I've had enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled sugar. I'm done.
We don't give up.
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you!
What are you doing? Don't hurt me. Oh, I hate you.
I hate you!
Oh, what a surprise. Jacob killed Benedict.
Ben died in the fall.
And now his maggoty ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him. We need to find the body, if the wolves haven't gotten there first.
Okay. So there must be a way to descend. Just gonna try to wrap up this investigation before I go to bed. Shouldn't take too long since... Yeah.
A shite on a short stick. Bloody hell. Man's been torn to pieces. No, wait. He's been carved with a knife. For his meat.
Still no tie. At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
Some friend.
Jacob was eating meat.
Jacob was eating Ben.
Was he really hungry enough to eat his friend?
Maybe the nightmare had something to do with it.
The hunt is scarce after all. Probably a good thing they avoided eating. What's up here?
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
I'm finding a good amount of money. This looks like a place to rest, but it's not.
Don't leave me.
Damn Orby thingies. I think that's everything. And they're just leaving the rope. Okay.
I'm right here, you know. Careful. They mean business now. Snap out of it.
Probably. Whatever the hell he was doing, it was literally going on the back of my neck. I thought it was some weird ass noise in the game. I'm that damn tired. But I'm still going to finish this. Are you okay, Banks? It does explain why Simba sat up looking weirdly behind me. Because Binks is behind me. And Simba's on the couch beside me. Okay,
Let's look for our tie while Jacob's outside.
What's with the ghost fire? Or witch fire, whatever the hell this is.
Yes, still disgusting.
The ties.
Poor lad.
His food is the meat of the matter.
I tell you, that's horrible. Never heard a worse pun. I like it.
Jacob's Bible, Genesis 9. What is this? What's up? And whittled wooden bowl and spoon used by Jacob Light.
I think I found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains, it's a wonder we found it at all.
He hasn't eaten
Come on,
anything
let's talk to Ben.
in a couple of hours. I don't know what's going on. Okay, make manifest.
Call for the ghost.
You're not Jacob. Who's
Who's you?
My name is Red McGrath.
A Scot. You?
Antea Duarte. We're Banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help. Where's Jacob?
How long have you and Jacob been out here in the woods?
Some winters now, but this one, it never ends. No way out, no way in. We were alone, not an animal in sight. Know when things changed. We got stuck. These godforsaken woods.
You tried many times to leave this place.
I tried and failed. Week on week, month on month maybe. We went in circles. The woods are tricky, sir. Treacherous. Mean. Round and round we went. Round and back again.
Jacob said you both had nightmares. The same nightmare.
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth from fantasy. The shadows seemed to flicker at the corners of our eyes.
We know what befell you, Benedict. What keeps you here?
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go. But I'll not hate him. How could I?
We thought him lost, in mind and reason.
Who'd not lose their mind? Stuck in place for weeks on end, deprived of a living, deprived of a life. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became wary. Some part of me knew what he was thinking, 'cause I was thinking it too.
What do you want from Jacob? Do you seek revenge?
I seek no vengeance. He is I, and I am him.
What does he need that he may let go?
He needs to face the truth, to accept what he has done to both of us. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We were good. We lived honest lives. We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, Banisher, what did we do to deserve this?
This was not God's doing. Another powerful entity is at work here.
New Eden is cursed.
Then God has forsaken us, and we are doomed.
Thank you, Benedict. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Perhaps we shall, Banisher. Perhaps we shall.
Jacob must confess.
I fear the truth will break him.
And still, he must confess. He must admit what happened. He's already broken, so what the hell?
Go there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
You were struggling, yourself and Ben. Why'd you not leave?
Leave? No, can't leave. This here is home. We trap here, we eat here, we tan pelt to leather here. Our lives are here. Can't leave.
Did you not try the river? The fog had to lift sometime, and if you stay, you'll starve.
We have enough. Thanks to Ben.
But you did try to leave, didn't you? You packed up and left. Do you not remember reaching the cliff top?
Cliff top makes a fine lookout. Game comes to the water to drink. You can pick 'em off if your aim be good enough.
Has he lost his mind? Or is he tricking with us? I can't tell.
I'm sorry, Jacob, we must talk. Something has happened to Benedict.
What?
Yeah, literally thanks to Ben.
What happened?
Come on now, Jacob.
If something's happened to Ben, say so. Where is he?
Benedict is in pain. For his sake, you need to remember what happened. You need to remember what you did.
But no. I would never. I couldn't hurt him. I love him.
Jacob, look at me. It's safe to remember. Now tell me, what happened on that cliff top?
I was tired. So tired. Hunger was digging holes in me, burning in my throat. I could think of nothing else. We don't give up. We don't give in. But I wanted to. I wanted it all to stop.
So you made it stop. Do you remember now?
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry, He kept pushing me. We argued, and I couldn't think. When I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless, the whispers said, it was him or me. Him or me. I would have died. I should have died. My sins, I deserve no better. I failed God. I failed my friend. I'm a monster. I deserve no mercy.
No. You're just a sinner, begging for help. Both faced a choice, simple and awful, to kill or to die. You struck first, and here we are.
Do you forgive me?
Our fate are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
If you're to come back, if we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Red, if we take one step along that path...
Jacob is ready to die.
The others won't be. We'll tell lies. We'll harvest the essence of the living.
I'll shoulder the blame. As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Let's see. Closure. You have reached the closure of a haunting case. As a banisher, you must decide. Blame the haunted inhabit, ascend the ghost, or banish the ghost. Each choice will have consequences, specifically on the way Red and Antea evolve as a couple. Reminder: if Red wishes to bring Antea to life, he must blame the largest number of living settlers. So in other words, there's 3 endings. And well, I'm only planning to play through it once on Twitch, I think. At least to start with. So, I'll leave it up to you. Up the ghost. Okay. Which ghost? Do I blame, ascend, or banish? BL, A, or BA? Ascend. Okay.
Benedict Stoughton. In the face of life's inexplicable hardships, at times to stay alive, we must do terrible things. In his despair, your best friend stole your life. Then he compounded his sin. He fed on your flesh. Confessing his sins, he offered to forfeit his life. He has told the truth. You may go in peace.
We were trapped. The snare was set to kill us slow. Jacob, my friend, my only friend. I forgive all. I forgive everything.
It's over, Jacob. Ben's gone for good.
Ben's been gone a long time. I know that now. I need to give him his last rites. Please. We need to be alone.
It's over. The tie will sustain me a little longer.
Jacob, would you mind if I rest inside a while?
Suit yourself.
No more maggots. Ben is gone for good.
Just gonna rest up, upgrade what I can, save, quit. Leap? What the hell? Antea can cross ethereal portals that act like shortcuts through the invisible into the incarnate. Nice. Vanishing leap. Each amulet. There's actually things that switch down to your right at after the third light attack to trigger a punch attack that ignores resistance and knocks down the targeted enemy. 40 spirit points. That's cool though. Let's see. Unveil. Assault. Switch to anti right after a front dodge to trigger a melee attack that ignores resistance. Let's go with that one. Damage dealt by red is increased by 15% the higher the health points gauge. Banishing an enemy. Okay. The fourth light attack triggers a punch attack that ignores resistance. Sounds good to me. Let's see. Banish points gained are increased by 20. Damn. Why the hell would I want that then? Wait, I can only have one or the other. Apparently, yeah. That sucks. I'll go with that. So with this path here, I either choose one or the other. I can't have both. But that's fine, because if I unlock one, it unlocks both, so I can switch between the two. And some of them, like the Swift Banish points gains are increased by 20%, but Banish damage is reduced by 20%. Why the hell would I want that? Seriously. Anywho's. Thank you for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hopefully better rested. Monday I'll be playing The Outer Worlds. Tuesday I'll be playing Ghosts of Tsushima. Both of those are 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Until next time, have a good one.
That man
Alright.
and ate
I gotta
his
sleep
friend.
When I was a soldier, I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine is a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry.
Just like you.
Just like me.
How do you feel?
I feel trapped, locked into an embrace with a nightmare. I crave essence. With it, I'd not so fast decay. With it, I'd not so quickly become one of those stupid bloody spectres.
We made the right choice. We made it together. Taking a life is no small matter.
When I ascend, we'll be separated. For the rest of your life. Maybe for the rest of eternity. Never again shall we stand side by side. This thing we have, shall cease to be.
Red is about to swear an oath that Antia and together they will choose her fate. choices you make will bring closure, impact your chances to fulfill the promise made to one another. Remember, you remain free to make any choice you want when bringing closure, no matter what oath you have sworn, as long as you are ready to face the consequences. I will swear to Ascender since...
Right. That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets.
Chosen to...
For soon, I'll have my assent.
I hardly want to let you go.
I know, but you must.
Can it?
I am a shadow, caged and fading.
You are still here. Still you. We could...
Jacob Lynn's essence called to me. I knew it wrong, but I desired it. There lies perdition. For both of us. I cannot abide what I have become. I don't want to abandon you, but I must.
Maybe at some point.
We'll reclaim your body, and I'll get us in. I swear it.
Maybe at some point in the future I'll play again. Choosing to resurrect. There we go. 6:22, 2:30 a.m. Go figure. Anyway, I will see you next time. Have a good one.